Hey guys, I just came up with a quick and dirty way to compose original, or at least what I think is original music based on a poem. So all you need is a piano and just a little bit of AI. The point is to have like playable music in the end. Obviously, not to do some AI music. This is a channel for like edifying pursuits. So I want to show you my process in case anyone else wants to compose music based on a poem or something similar. So the poem that I recently memorized is this poem called Elixir by George Herbert. And I just kind of experimented with it. This is a very long thread, but I'm just going to give you the highlights. I experimented with like how to come up with the music part itself. So what I started with, one of the things that I really loved about the George Herbert's poem is just the musicality of the stanzas. So I'll just read the first two. So I'm going to show you in this video how I've turned the first two lines into like sheet music. So the line goes, "Teach me, my God and King, in all things thee to see." And so the first thing that I did was to give this to Claude, but not actually read it. I did it by doing it da-da-daa-daa-daa, da-da-daa-daa-daa, right? So that's how I like recorded as a voice memo on my phone, just a short clip, and I sent it to Claude for just sort of musical analysis. But what it led to was a graph where it had the pitch on the left side and like the time, so it was just a 6-second clip. So this is the time here. This is not important, but what it did inspire is that when I did the sort of 1 second pitch analysis here, so this is what Claude had come up with. It basically used the 6 seconds of audio and mapped it to a pitch. And that's what you can ask AI to do. So when you do, you get something like this. So the C4 is like the middle C in the piano and stuff like that. So I told Claude, if you were to map them to exact piano keys, which would they be? And Claude came up with something along these lines. So the C4, G3, G sharp 3, and A sharp, so G sharp and A sharp in the third octave. And now I'm going to show you how I tweak them on the piano. Okay, so the notes that it found were C, middle C, G, G sharp, and A sharp. And so as I was like experimenting with this, what the sort of melody that I liked is, "Teach me, my God and King, in all things thee to see." So the melody that I came up with is essentially like this. Dun, dun. And then I didn't like it in the middle C octave, so I shifted it just one over here. Dun, dun. So then I took the melody that I liked and I asked AI to create sheet music based on it. Now, it did come up with something, but I wasn't too happy with it, but it roughly like mapped the notes right. The most important step after that is I asked it to say, sorry, 1 second. Yeah, if I wanted to add a left hand to this piano tune, what chords would work well? And AI came up with these chords. So the chords that Claude came up with were C minor, A flat major, sorry, like this, and B flat major. And so after that, I basically practiced on the piano a little bit, both the right-hand side and the left-hand side, and then together. And the final composition looks like I'm going to attach it in a second. But basically, I'm just like happy with the way that it's going. And I even have some ideas for the next two lines. The reason that I really like this process is that I can do this. The thing altogether took me less than an hour. And so I feel like this is like instead of doom scrolling on my phone, this is like a easy pastime that I can do. And so in case anyone else gets some ideas based on this, I wanted to share. Bye.